Greetings, one and all. It is the full-on rantin', bitch-slap grantin', surly downin', chubby-ass poundin', bullshit spinnin', shit-ass grinnin', drink like a fish, gonna make you my bitch, god of holy wrath and bullshit here. The all-powerful Nape Boy, host of Dementia Radio's Rantin' Raven. As you can see, I've got a jaunty new hat. I like my hat, and soon I'm going to go out and steal the Eiffel Tower. Anyways. I'm going to break a rule here. And I don't normally break rules. I have very, very few rules left these days, and I like to keep the rules I have intact, but I'm going to break one. It's the second time this rule has ever been broken. The first time being a guest show I hosted along with DJ Particle and Tack and Breakman Z. People, you YouTube people probably don't know. You should get to know them. Come listen to Dementia Radio. Not the point. I'm breaking the rule because it's been force-shoved down into my environment recently, and I'm going to feel unclean until I say something about it in order to get the blackness out of me. It has infested my soul, and I need to purge. Just one of those things, you know? So what am I talking about? Palin. Sarah Palin. That Sarah Palin. Yeah. Chills up your spine. Not really. As you all know, I've gone out of my way not to talk about the fuck-dumber, because doing so gives her an air of legitimacy, and I don't even think she deserves the amount of legitimacy that a fucking DJ internet radio host guy getting about 20 listeners a show has too much legitimacy for her ass, period. But she was at my place of employment recently, and the entire area is still stained with her Palin taint. I step into the place, and the foul stench of purposeful stupidity assaults my nostrils, even while screams of hundreds of raped Eskimo women invades the back of my brain. On my tongue sits the foul taste of dust from the bridge to nowhere, and every so often I'll catch a glimpse of dollar bills splashed in oil before the image leaves. Was it ever truly there at all, or does my mind just subconsciously connect with the people in Alaska who can use naught but blood-soaked oil money? Anyways. Alaska's oil-soaked money has been well known for quite some time. That was the oil joke. It came out during the campaign that the only way Alaska can survive these days is with the money from various oil companies. The taxes are too low, but people are happy because some washed-up beauty queen gives them a couple $100,000 of oil-soaked money. But you know what? Fuck it. Seriously, fuck it. Alaska got the governor it deserved. It's not my fault that those fuckers couldn't look into how she ground Wasilla into the fucking dirt, how she spent half a year's budget on a fucking stadium that never got built. Not my problem. I don't live in Alaska. Fuck them. You know, I'm tired of trying to pick up Alaska's slack, goddammit. That's the thing that garners me hate mail, by the way. I'm gonna be so pissed off. Seriously, of all the things I've said, if that's the hate mail one, What confuses me, still, to this day, are the people who support her after all this time. Palin is the fucking essence of style over substance, of pomp over circumstance, of being pretty over being good in bed. There is literally no substance to anything Sarah Palin has ever done in her entire stupid political career. She constantly is caught in lies over and over, and she'll simply repeat the exact same thing as if no one ever pointed out that she has cum dribbling down the backside of her mouth after giving the devil a blowjob. So it makes me wonder about these people who still support her. How fucking stupid are they? I mean, the people who support McCain, okay, I'll suck that up. I'll accept that there may be some legitimate reasons to vote McCain over Obama or McCain over who the fuck ever. In spite of my rhetoric, I accept that there are some logical reasons to vote Republican over Democrat. Granted, that's only true if you're currently making over $250,000 a fucking year, and if you're not, you're just fucking deluded, but hey, they are there, and convincing people to vote against their best interests is, to politicians, what making the sign of the cross is to Catholicism. Most politicians don't even realize they're doing it anymore. They just go through the motions, step into the bureaucracy, dip your fingers in the holy paperwork, and go ahead and try to get people to vote against their best interests. It's what happens. But Palin, you have to be grade A, 100% pure, USDA-approved pig fucking stupid to still support her. She is literally a pair of tits to the Republican Party. Hell, not even her own party liked her. Sources complained constantly about how she wouldn't do what the fuck she was supposed to. Oh, she was a maverick? Look, fuckers, being a maverick means very specific things. She was not being a maverick, she was being fucking dumb. She had no place in politics, she had no place in the vice presidential running, she had no place outside of a very tiny little pig fucking area to let her be their startling beauty queen. Because in her mind, that's what the shit she is. Everything she's done in politics, every action reported on, every interview, every statement made, indicates to me that in her mind, she is running for Miss World. She will say what she thinks she needs to say in order to get as much attention as she can. That's the key. Attention. That's what it comes down to. You watch her and you realize that she's not a politician. Not in the manner most politicians are. She can't play the field. She can't rouse new voters. She can't inspire. She can't give speeches. She even failed at being a trophy vice president, for fuck's sake. She has to know that. But every time she does something, she gets attention. When she plays to that far-right, loony-ass crowd, she gets cheers. When she says utterly aberrant things about real Americans, she has people proclaim she is wonderful. More than Britney Spears, more than Christina Aguilera, more than Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh, she is the far-right's attention whore. As more and more people stop paying attention to her, she will begin metaphorically taking off more and more clothes until she is literally face down, ass up, on a pool table of a seedy bar getting ramrodded by 5 drunken rednecks who all have Billy Bob somewhere in their name, crying because Daddy didn't fucking hug her enough. That may be amongst the top 10 most offensive things I've ever said. I hold to it. Sarah Palin isn't a politician. She isn't an author, and she isn't a maverick. She's not a trendsetter. She's not any of those things. Sarah Palin is a whore. That's not a word I use lightly or generously or easily. If you listen to any of my past rants, I have never called anyone a whore. But Sarah Palin is a whore. She willingly sells out her dignity, her honor, and her status for a little bit of attention. And I don't grant legitimacy to emotionally stunted beauty queens who can't get over their fucking daddy issues for the good of the fucking country. And that is why you will never again hear the words Sarah Palin out of my mouth. Until next time, this is the all-powerful Nate Boy saying, if I cannot move heaven, then I will raise hell.